Hello everybody, welcome to today's video at Create at Home with G. Today I'm going to be using one of these cross wreath forms. Now these are the cross wreath forms I used to send in my store. I have a couple left, so I need to put them on my bargain basement group on Facebook. I'll leave a link for that below. Now this measures in inches, it measures 21 inches by 11.5. So these will be pretty hard to ship overseas, but I do have a smaller version. We're going to make a Easter spring wreath with this. I'm going to cover this this wreath form, this cross wreath form, and I apologise if I go out of shot, but it's going to be quite difficult to film this because it's so large, and I'm going to try and do it so it's on my silicone mat so I don't get it on my worktop as much. So obviously, as we know, burlap or hessian is very see-through, and this is where you need to use your silicone spatula, because I need to glue that together. Oh, put some more glue in, Gareth, put some more glue in. Get in. Okay, and obviously I'm not going to be using my hands because it has a very open weave, hessian or burlap, depending on what side of the ocean you are from. Okay, so that's that done, and now I'm going to cover this. I'm going to twist this burlap round this wreath form, keeping it quite tight. Obviously I'm going to get bagging, so then when I twist it around, the next cover, the next kind of loop, if you like, will cover that bagging. It's really difficult to show you this on camera. What I might do is I might bring one of the smaller ones up and show you that. I think that's what I might do, and then I'm going to go over this cross member here, and I'm going to cover the top. Again, making sure. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to bring up my smaller one and show you using that, because I think it'll be much easier. Okay, now it's time to glue this down. Cut the burlap, and I'm going to cut the top two, and I'm going to put some glue on the inside there to seal it shut. Just making the top as neat as it can. It's much easier to do this with less wide ribbon, but this is the only burlap ribbon I had, and I wanted to use it. Or ribbon that's not as wide, less wide ribbon. It's not very good English. I'm just going to neaten that up as best I can, and I will make sure that this is the back. Okay, now we need to cover the cross beams, the arms if you like. Okay, I'm going to use some of these orchid stems. Going to cut them down because obviously I don't want them as long as that. I'm going to try and use kind of spring summer foliage, so when the person who I am making this for receives it, they'll be able to use it for you know, longer than just the Easter period. If they just want to use it for Easter, that's obviously down to them. It's theirs after all. These are off a magnolia pick that I dissected. we all know that we have the Easter eggs and the bunnies and that type of thing, but obviously for those out there that are religious, we have the real reason for the season. And I like to have this channel for everybody. I like to use bunnies and so forth in my Easter decorating, but I also like to use more religious items too. So I'm just going to neaten this bit up here, crafters, because you see it's overhanging a bit. So just neaten that up. And over here. Let's put some blue hydrangeas in there. This is a large hydrangea head of flowers. I'm just going to cut some of the flowers away. And hot glue those in. Just to give it a burst of other colour. Because at the moment it's very blue and white, very white, which is fine, but I do want to add a bit of other colour in there. And the beauty with this, you could do these to match your decor, to match your, if you're lucky to have a porch, you can do these to match the decor you may have on your porch. Going to use one of these butterflies, crafters, and I'm just going to plop it into the middle of that white flower, and I think I'm going to call that done. Now I did a smaller version, and that's here with the blue ribbon. So as you can see, you just wind it round, wind it round, wind it round, and because this is wider, it was a bit more difficult for me, but this one was much easier. And then I just hot glued a hanger on the back. So that's the smaller wreath, and that's the larger one. So, if you can get hold of these, and if I have any left, I will list them in my Bargain Basement Facebook group. I'll leave a link for that below. Thank you very much for joining me today, crafters, and you'll see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.